Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of SOMP, the Space Opera Music Podcast, another Star Wars show. Thank you for joining us from wherever you're joining in the galaxy. This is your co-host, Ashton Sherritt. Pleasure to be here. As you can tell by the beginning of this episode, this is going to be a different episode this week. Um, my other co-host, Tim Griesbach, or as we like to say, the Griesbach. Tim has been so busy this week. I'll let him tell you about that in a little bit, but basically, he's been working for the Empire all week at none other than the Gamescom over in Germany. So Tim's obviously been super busy. He has recorded for us some transmissions of his top secret in the field work this week. So we're going to hear that in a minute. First thing I want to mention, though, well, two things actually. One is the special effects episode that we have planned. It's one of our last Q&As that we have to get to before we open up the floor for more Q&As. That will be next week whenever Tim and I can be together for that. So stay tuned. That's going to be awesome. Lots of deep divey special effects, music cues, and things that we're going to get into. So yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be next week. Um, for this week, though, one other thing I want to mention is I just want to address, the Acolyte being quote unquote canceled, or I don't even know if it had the green light originally, but whatever the status of it is, it's not happening, right? Season two. So I just want to kind of address that. Like, obviously, we've covered Acolyte extensively. We've enjoyed the music from Acolyte. Like, I would have really loved to, see Michael Abels do more work in the Star Wars universe. And it's just all around kind of a bummer for the SOMP crew. But anyway, maybe more on that next week too, whenever Tim and I can be together to talk about that. But yeah, without further ado, hey BD, yeah, can you play those transmissions from Tim?
Dude, I just played Outlaws for like 50 minutes, and what shall I tell you? The atmosphere. Ciao! The atmosphere. The gameplay, I like it very much. I had a level where I had to climb Tomb Raider-ish, and then had a little shootout. The sound was dope. There was a little bit of music, some High Republic hints, lore-wise, and yeah, it just was so freaking cool. I'm gonna play it tomorrow or on Friday again. As a stormtrooper, I just made the deal that we can cut the line, and yeah, hope to catch Humberly maybe today or tomorrow. That'd be so dope. And yes, I'm looking forward to play this game next week and tomorrow. So dope.
Alright guys, here is my Gamescom 2024 Germany Day 3 update, Star Wars wise. I've been trooping today a lot, about 7 hours in armor. And we got the chance to visit the booth as Stormtroopers for Stormtroopers 1 Scout Trooper. And we got to patrol around while people are playing and tell them that they should not shoot the Stormtrooper, which they did anyways, but we didn't have any handcuffs to arrest them. Anyways, and we got to play the game again in armor, which was a new experience to play it that way, especially because seeing everything in green, because my what's that actually, visor? Yeah, so my lenses are green for the Stormtrooper, and I had to make sure that I can play it, but which I could. But anyways, I didn't play with sound today because the headphones did fit on my helmet, but there's not much coming through. And on Wednesday, it's pretty loud in the hall and in the booth, so I couldn't hear all the details, but from what I heard was very atmospheric and nice touches on musical like appearances. So there are basically 3 levels you could play. The first is Oh, I didn't play the first. I have to do it. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. The second one is you climb in an old ship, and you have those Tomb Raider vibes I described, and you get to collect very nice details. I think it's for the crafting side of the game, but you get to collect Durasteel and Transparent Steel, Old Republic credits. Today I found an Aurodium ring, which is very nice to have that. And then you have one mission where you're slicing a lot, and you get to break into Crimson Dawn to steal a certain relic, which is like priceless, and you have to hand it to another gang, and you get to decide how to, if you sneak in or if you rush in, and that depends on how your bond with the gangs you're working for are, which is pretty nice. But as I said, I was playing like this mission today as a stormtrooper, so I could check the physics. Oh, I don't know which one it is, and but I couldn't tell you anything audio wise. But which is well, it's kind of interesting when you're slicing. You have to there's a rhythmic pattern. You have to be able to track and to follow down to push the buttons in the same rhythm, which is a very nice touch, especially on the triggered the sensor triggered like controllers. Um, which can be odd because it's not very good described how to do it, but it's nice to work on your rhythmic timing and feel. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to play it again, and it was fun to play. Plus, yesterday I had the chance to meet Humberly Gonzalez, who is playing Kay West, the main character. I did the motion capturing and the voice acting, and she was very excited to see her fans, and she took some time and she gifted me a Nyx plushie, which was very, very kind, and we took some good pictures, some funny pictures, and yeah, there was not much time to talk, but I was just briefly asking her how it probably will feel to play, the character that you worked on so hard, and she was like being all the way back and forth. Yeah, I'm playing me. No, I'm playing Wes. I'm playing Kay. Oh, and this was very funny. And then she got Microsoft gifted her an Xbox in this like Outlaws themed, which I didn't know existed, and it probably it's the first one ever. But yeah, that was a nice detail she told me. And before that, actually, before meeting Humbly, I talked to one of the persons she was with, like a group of three, and I talked to him because he had an Outlaws shirt, and I've never seen anyone wearing that kind of Outlaws shirt. But I got in touch with him and asked him about what he's doing, what department he was, and told him that I was pretty excited from the day it was announced. And then he told me that he is the creative director. And he has a last name I cannot pronounce neither of those. But yeah, it turns out he was announcing the game, and he said that they worked really hard on it to make it like as good as they can, and I was pretty excited to make some photos with him as well, and yeah, see for yourself if you want to play it or watch some videos when it comes out. It will be fun. Very many details to catch up, actually, in many ways. Yeah, and besides that, we've been taking some pictures with the cosplayer who did the very, very first K-Vast cosplay I've seen so far, which was nice because she took care of somehow building necks. I don't know. I have to ask her how she did it or what else was involved. Plus, I know the guy who built the ND5 droid for the Gamescom for the booth, which is pretty exciting to like know someone who's actually getting all the files and working on it to have it for an official publisher. It's very nice. Yeah, and besides that, there's not too much Star Wars stuff going on Gamescom wise. I've been grouping for a booth. They're called Controller Bandits, and they're actually a group specialized in different things. But they had an exhibition of, I'm not sure if there was all the Star Wars games, but like very many Star Wars games. From the very first ones until like recent Jedi Survivor. And I played some. I played it. I didn't play it when I came there, when I arrived there. And it is quite awkward to talk to myself, but okay, that's new. Yeah, that was exciting. I met Nigel. What's his last name? Sade, an artist who has very cool spaceship artworks. I've seen him on a convention earlier this year. He's from Italy, I think, and he will go to Dragon Con as well, he told me. And in general, the Gamescom, I haven't been to all of the halls, but it has gotten bigger and was pretty packed yesterday, which was odd for a Thursday, but it was good, I think, for many people. There is a hall with a huge sandworm, which I have to see. And yeah, that's it, I think, from Gamescom. You've probably seen some stuff, and we'll check out what you like. But Star Wars wise, that's like almost everything I have to tell you. And I hope that you will be excited to play the game as just as I am and was. Until next time. Oh, and there was a booth with some trading card games and the new wave of the Star Wars Unlimited trading card game was there with Mando and Moff Gideon on it. Here and there some other like artworks or T-shirts, but nothing too big. I saw a very cool shirt from a guy wearing it, and I asked him how he got it. You might know I am a Star Wars T-shirt collector, and it was like an arcade style, which I have to find out how he got it or where he got it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Probably. Bye.
All right. So, needless to say, I am jealous. It's nice to have an insider working for the Galactic Empire. All right, but as usual, let us know what you thought about this episode. Super quick episode, just kind of like an update since we're kind of scattered across the galaxy this week. And next week, stay tuned. It's going to be a good episode. As Tim always says, follow us on the socials. And until next time, may the force be with you.